Hi guys, let's look at the garuda-Linux welcome application for Garuda Linux. So you go to the GitHub, GitLab or something like that, a resource, and then look for the word welcome or hello. And that's how we've already discussed, I don't know, 5 or 6 of these welcome apps. So Garuda welcome, a welcome application. We see here some information and we need to download it. So git clone is, I think, the best thing to do. Why? Because in a month's time things have changed and you go and have a look and you say git pull later on. So git clone is for the first time, and later on in a month's time you go in here and you say git pull and new code comes in. Now we want to investigate what's all this, right? So you need to have the sites on a, let's take a new wallpaper, Alt N, the sites on an editor, Sublime Text or code or something similar. Let's take code in this video and just drag this thing up here and say, okay, yes, I trust the authors. So README, package build is here, that's fine. So we don't need to think really hard how to make a package build. What you need to make is your own GitHub or GitLab in this case, link and structure and name. And this is what you all will need, and then everything will just work because the URL will be your URL that's in here. Change it to MyOS welcome. MyOS is just a name I have given to the idea of let's investigate some welcome apps, right? And you just make your own distribution, find your name. Tips for that, for instance, are watch out, right, for confusion. Watch out if it doesn't exist already. See that it's not in violation of anything, like the ArcoLinux rules. You can't use Arch in the word, stuff like that. Think about all the free websites you need to have, free Facebook accounts or Mastodon or anything, right? The name should be clean on all the social media channels. Simple as that. It should be free, right? It should be yours. Yeah, those are the things I can think of right now. And then you choose, for instance, MyOS welcome. Okay, cool. They're working here with main CPP. Okay, CPP, fine, Garuda welcome and so on. This is something I'm not really familiar with, but hey, if it's your decision, you can use this thing. It has a user interface, some layouts, and here's the welcome.h. He wants to do all kinds of things in the meantime here. Yes, I don't mind because this is not my machine. I can install lots of things, but okay, whatever. So back to the files, thank you, CPP, and you got to find out or figure out how to change all this. So here we have icons, right? And here we have the desktop file, the PNG, and the Pro. Target Garuda welcome. So a lot of things don't show again. A lot of things we can change. And here's your package build. So Q make UT5, the Pro, then we make it, and then we're gonna package it and install it. Okay, let's see. What can we do with that knowledge? Like this. Oh my god, he really is sensitive today. Nah. Stay in that corner. Thank you. And then we open a terminal and put it in this corner. So we're inside the folder. We can qt make qmake. Do I have qmake? I have qmake. Cool. Minus qt5. A package name pro, which means Garuda Welcome Pro. Where's the pro? I thought we had a pro. We do. We do have a pro. I am inside Garuda Welcome. Yes, check. And here is the Garuda Welcome Pro, which is this. Okay. Package name. Cannot find it. A. A dash. My God. My God. Okay. So that's created. And then we do a make. Sure enough. And then we make an install. Is that required package directory? Let's see if it works like this. Install target error. Yeah, it wants it. Install underscore root equals package directory. And where is package directory? Ah, yeah, I'm gonna put it there. Sure. Well, actually, I want to see this. Make package. Minus S. Garuda libs. No, we don't have Garuda libs. That we don't have the libraries of Garuda, right? That's one of the things it wants to install. What would I do? Normally would do something like user, right? And then install. Permission denied. Aha, is he already user? It says user, permission denied. So sudo make, and then of course just install might do the trick as well. There you go, that's installed. What has he done? I do have a Garuda Welcome now. There you go. So I have built. Look at that. ArcoLinux not available. Cool. A rolling release, fast, friendly, and so on. So because of the fetching, he fetches a name somewhere, probably etclsb release or something, and he provides that immediately. And here's an about. All these things need to be changed, of course, and here's a close. So none of the things will work, that's something else, but they are launched like that. They have all kind of, this maybe will work, right? Because it's PAMAC, right? PAMAC, we all have PAMAC, we all love PAMAC. Thank you, Manjaro, for making it. Partition manager, we do have that as well. So it's a link to an application, and then it will be fine. But if it's a link to something specific, then it's not gonna work, right? Websites, we go to the Garuda website, obviously. So you need to change all these things. And Bitwarden is here. If it's installed, it's gonna work. Links are working here. So anything link-wise gonna work. Status of the servers. FAQ, yep, it's the website, and so on. So there you go. Setup Assistant is again an application, so you need to have that particular application, and then of course you can use it. Now I think Garuda is not on the AUR. There was, oh yeah, there is. Strange, right? Some point in time it was not allowed to have the key ring there and the mirrors, and it's now this is allowed and the other things are not allowed. I mean, what's the sense behind all that, right? Anyway, that's the AUR. And then this is of course something that goes beyond the scope of the video, right? Is you need to change all these things. You need to be aware what's all that. Garuda-welcome. Is it, can we open this thing with something else? I don't think we can open it with Glade. Let's see. Was not recognized, but it might be a Qt thing. Open with Qt something. There are several applications out there to design things. By default, I think we omit these guys. Single Pacman minus SQT something. Whoa, there are too many. Qt. I think it was tools or something. Qt5, Qt6 tools, Qt5 tools as well. Qt5 tools. Let's see. I have it already. Qt5. Designer Qt5. Can this guy open it? He can. So that's the way to do it. Design it like this. Select it. And then figure out what it all is, what it all means, if you enable this one or not. Okay, a little color there. Right mouse click, change text, change object, and change tooltip size and so on. The text would be nice. ArcoLinux Gamer, right? Voila. And then you change and you build it again. So this might be another thing for you, another option for you, depending on your current knowledge, the time you have to have a look at this particular welcome app and see if you like it or not. Things will be changed here now. Control find ArcoLinux, right? ArcoLinux Gamer. So it's written away inside this XML, yeah, XML file. But these things, I mean, they're really not my thing, CPP, right? This is built, compiled, I guess. And this I would never ever type this from scratch. That's a whole other level of knowledge I do not yet have. But super interesting, right? Dive into it. Start with code. Even if you don't know anything about it, that's how I started with Python. I started with all of the languages. Just read it and start to test out. All right, there you go. Another app we visited. And you could, well, reuse the code, but of course ask permission, even though it's maybe allowed. Always nice to know that your tools are reused. All right, cheers.